Today, I'm going to show you the battle between Google's Gemini and Perplexity. Google just went full agentic mode with Gemini 3. Perplexity is shipping features every single week. Let me show you who actually wins. Google just dropped Gemini 3 everywhere. Search the app, the whole stack. They're not playing around anymore. They added agent integration from Google Cloud Marketplace. They redesigned the web app. They even added a folder called My Stuff. Sounds basic, right? But wait until you see what's actually happening here. This isn't just a model update. This is Google turning Gemini into a full enterprise platform. And Perplexity, they're doing something completely different. They're shipping product features like crazy, new assistant upgrades, privacy widgets, real-time flight status on iOS, shopping features for pro users. Every single week, there's something new. So here's the thing. This isn't about which model is smarter. It's about which product actually wins for you, for your business, for your workflow. And that's what we're going to figure out right now because I tested both of them side by side, same queries, same tasks, and the results, they're not what you'd expect. What's actually new? Gemini 3 is rolling into Google Search and the Gemini app right now. According to Google's blog, they announced a whole suite of updates in November. The big stuff, stronger multimodal reasoning. That means it can actually understand images and text together way better than before. Larger context windows for advanced users. That's huge if you're working with long documents. And the web app got a complete redesign. They added this My Stuff folder where you can organize all your conversations and projects. It looks clean, it feels modern, it matches the mobile app now. But here's where it gets interesting. Google published their API changelog for December. They're adding billing for search grounding. That's when Gemini pulls in real-time web results. They're also deprecating some older models. Translation, they're cleaning house, and the biggest move, Gemini Enterprise now has a preview feature to add agents from Google Cloud Marketplace. That means businesses can plug in custom AI agents for specific workflows. BNY Mellon is already using Gemini 3 for their operations. This is enterprise-level stuff. Now, let's talk about Perplexity. They're playing a different game entirely. They publish a weekly changelog on their site. And when I say weekly, I mean every single week there's new stuff. Recent updates include Comet Assistant upgrades. That's their main AI assistant, and it's getting faster and more accurate with every update. They added Snapshot, which is a privacy widget that shows you exactly what data they're using. They added real-time features like live flight status on iOS. You can literally ask Perplexity about a flight and get live updates. And for pro users, they're adding shopping features and better assistant capabilities. Here's what matters. Perplexity is iterating on product experience. They're not trying to build an enterprise platform. They're trying to make the best answer engine on the planet. Fast, clean, accurate. With sources you can actually verify. It's a fundamentally different approach. So I ran the same tests on both platforms. I wanted to see how they handle real business queries. Not toy examples, real stuff you'd actually use. I asked both of them about agentic AI for bank onboarding, specifically how to automate KYC document validation. I even uploaded a screenshot of a bank onboarding form to both platforms. Same image, same question, different results. Gemini came back with a grounded answer using Google Search. It pulled in multiple sources automatically. The answer was structured. It gave me 3 automation steps. It explained the risks. It even suggested implementation approaches. The citations were in line so I could see exactly where each fact came from. And because it's using Gemini 3 with that stronger multimodal reasoning, it actually understood the form layout in the image. It identified specific fields that would need validation. Pretty solid. Perplexity took a different approach. It gave me a clean answer with numbered sources at the bottom. Each source had a one-line reason explaining why it was included. The answer was more concise, less fluff. And it showed me the actual websites it pulled from, not just inline citations. I could click through and verify everything immediately. The sources were high quality, industry reports, banking compliance docs, real stuff. Here's the thing though, Gemini felt like it was trying to be comprehensive. It wanted to give me everything. Perplexity felt like it was trying to be useful. It wanted to give me exactly what I needed and nothing more. Both approaches work, but they work for different people. So let's get to the verdict. Who actually wins? It depends on who you are. If you're a content creator or marketer, Perplexity probably wins. The answer quality is consistently good. The sources are clear and verifiable. The interface is fast and clean. You can get research done quickly without wading through bloated responses. And the weekly updates mean the product keeps getting better without you having to do anything. If you're an indie developer or small business owner, it's closer. Gemini has the advantage of being integrated with the entire Google ecosystem, Gmail, Docs, Calendar, everything. If you're already living in Google Workspace, Gemini makes sense. But if you want a standalone tool that just works, Perplexity is probably easier to adopt. If you're in an enterprise, Gemini wins hands down. The agent marketplace, the Google Cloud integration, the security and compliance features, the fact that major banks are already using it, that's what enterprises need. They need proven solutions from trusted vendors. Google checks all those boxes. Perplexity doesn't even try to compete there. And if you're privacy conscious or doing research, Perplexity has an edge. The snapshot widget shows you exactly what data they're using. The sources are transparent, you can verify everything, and they're not trying to lock you into an ecosystem. You can use Perplexity for research and use whatever tools you want for everything else. Here's what I think is actually happening. Google is trying to build the everything platform: Gemini for search, Gemini for chat, Gemini for enterprise, Gemini for developers. They want Gemini to be the AI layer across everything Google does. That's a massive, ambitious play, and they have the resources to pull it off. But it also means Gemini has to be good at everything. And being good at everything usually means you're great at nothing. Perplexity is playing a different game. They're trying to be the best answer engine. Period. Not the best everything, just the best at one thing. And that focus shows. Every feature they ship is about making answers better, faster, or more reliable. They're not trying to build an enterprise platform. They're not trying to integrate with every Google service. They're just trying to nail one thing really well. So which one should you use? Honestly, probably both. Use Gemini when you need enterprise features, Google integration, or you're working on something that needs those agent capabilities. Use Perplexity when you need fast, accurate research with clear sources. Use it for content research, market analysis, competitive intelligence, anything where you need to verify information quickly. The real question isn't who wins, it's what do you need right now? Because these tools are solving different problems. And the best tool is the one that solves your specific problem, not the one with the most features or the biggest company behind it.